Hey, it's your buddy Tim Schill here, and we're doing another Raid Shadow Legends video. And we're going to do a follow-up video from yesterday where I built out a couple of Shadowkin champions. But rather than Shadowkin, I'm going to do some Lizardmen build-outs and look at how that faction team might perform. And I'm also going to open some shards. There were some really good shard packs, so I was able to buy some more sacred shards and hopefully get one of the champions I want. It's a 10 times event for Duchess. And I have two Duchesses already, but I actually would take a third and put her in a shield set and see how that goes. So let's go ahead and start the video. Okay, so let's go ahead and start the video, and I figured I would start with my 18 shard pulls. Now I should be really close to my Mercy, so I'm hoping we get at least 2 legendaries out of these 18 shards. Again, we're at a 10 times event for Duchess, which wouldn't be a terrible one, but really what I want is Candrafon or Rotos. I would take a Ray as well. Maybe an Ignatius. I mean, there's a couple other ones in there that would be decent, but really I'm looking for a Rotos and a Candrafon to help with my arena teams. So let's go ahead and see if we can get that gold. Come on, baby. Give me that gold. Oop, nope. Nope. Sanguina, I do not care for you at the moment. Here we go. And, yeah, an Astrolith. I must have 4 of them. Awesome. Thank you, Polarium, for my... Okay, 2 in a row, and it's another Fushan. Yeah, Yeah, I just took my Fushan out of the vault, and we're going to do a highlight video on him. So, yeah, Farrakhan, good champion. I mean, this is why, this is why it's just so difficult to continue to purchase these shards, because... there just has to be some kind of, come on, baby, be good. Yeah, Genzen, I have him. So that's 3 dupes. 3 dupes. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah. Rearguard Sergeant, fantastic. Fantastic Faction Wars champion. Yeah, so... come on, give me something, at least a non-dupe. Just a non-dupe. I don't ask for much. Venom Mage, that's the second champion I'll be doing a... so there we go. Come on, be good. Yeah, King Garog, another dupe. Another terrible dupe, too. I mean, these are just vault sitters. 100% vault sitters right now. Seeker. I have 2 Seekers, obviously. Well, not obviously, but I have plenty of Seekers. I was thinking about building a second one out to try to do some other stuff. Come on! Yeah, Kreela. Probably the worst legendary in the game. Lots of legendaries dropping. All garbage. All garbage. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do at some point. Do we just wait for the dupe system to kick in? I don't know. It's frustrating. Because I would like to get a champion that I don't have. Well, I mean, I guess Kreela. I don't have a Kreela. Look at the size of that guy. Holy cow, Siege Hulk. Pretty good. I use him in Faction Wars. And that was it. Okay. So, we're not going to cry in our oatmeal here. We're going to go ahead and move on to what the video was meant to be about. So, what did I get? Like 4 or 5 legendaries out of that? And 1 non-dupe. And, yeah, so it is what it is. So let's go ahead and go to the top. Actually, the problem with the top of normal Doom Tower is my Venom Mage has some negative affinities against some of the waves. So what I was doing is I was going to this one where she doesn't have any negative affinities. So 118, normal Doom Tower. And this is a team I came up with. So Fushan is in the lead because of this aura. He's got a speed aura. And that synergizes pretty nicely with with Broadmaw, who speeds us up and gives us some crit damage. So I built him with sort of some kind of laying around gear. Not super good. He is in a Savage set. Got him his crit rate, a little bit of crit damage, enough accuracy to land his stuns, which he does a lot. It's really, really nice. And then enough HP to be survivable. So he, yeah, he does really well. I mean, he's obviously, well, not obviously. I don't think he'll ever make it onto a team outside of Faction Wars. So I didn't want to waste a lot of resources on him. So Venom Mage, I wanted to give some good HP, some good accuracy to land her poisons and such, and then enough speed to make her viable. It's tough because her speed isn't super great. Her base speed isn't super great. So we had to do some things. I don't really want to waste speed gear on her. So yeah, 47,000 makes her high enough to be non-targeted. And then I paired him with these guys. So I got Razin. You know, we all know what Razin does with his turn meter control and damage, and then Broadmaw, who is our just champion with all his buffs, and it has a revive if we need it, and then Jareg, who is also a really nice support champion. So really not, besides Fushan, not too terribly tough of champions to get. Razin was a pretty easy fusion, although I think he's gone. Although I think he might be a forever fusion. But anyway, not a super pay to win team. So and you'll see it runs really well. And we can look at Broadmaw is going to start with his increased speed and accuracy, and then Fushan's going to go, and he's going to go into his. That's not what I was hoping he would do. So that's he did his decreased defense, but I would change his AI. I think if I would put him in that preset to run his stun first, but that's all right. We'll see. So he's going to bring down everybody's turn meter. So. They're all sort of done. Now, Venom Mage, if I could get her to do something, it would be this. The heal reduction and poisons. I think she does this, though. So let's see what she does. Nope, she does what I want her to do. So, I mean, look at that. That's pretty good damage across the board and all the poisons. But the problem is, with all the crowd control we have, these guys never get a turn, so the poisons never get the tick. But I think she would be very, very viable in Clan Boss. And there goes all his stuns, so he stunned everybody up. And then we just kind of kill them all off, and there they go. So, yeah. Yeah, and I put some crit rate, crit damage on her. She's got pretty good multipliers. She's got a 6 multiplier on her A2 and a 4 point something on her A3, which is that. With all those poisons, makes it really, really good. So, and there goes the stuns. 3 stuns on those folks. And then Broadmaw's got a freeze on his A1. And then she's got some turn meter control, too, with her masteries. And her A1 as well. So, yeah, it works out really good. There he goes, like 0 turn meter left. These 2 are stunned. She might get a turn here, but they don't have any poisons on them, so. Now they do. And they're all stunned. All stunned, thanks to Fushan. So, whoop. Her animations are great with that little snake that comes out and puts the smack down on him. Yep. Down you go. Yeah, this is definitely going to be my new Faction War team. Before this, I had Jareg in the lead because he's got a sort of an all, or I can't remember if it's an all aura or a Faction Wars aura, but he had a decent aura. And then I had Roxam. Yeah, Roxam, who, I don't know, I don't love that champion. I hope they do a rework on him. It takes him so much setup to do anything, and then he doesn't seem to do really enough damage. So it's not wonderful, but I think this is going to be a much, much better team. So, and especially if they ever got a turn to let those poisons tick, because she'd probably do a ton of damage, but we don't see it, unfortunately. So maybe we'll throw her in on a dragon team and see how that goes. So you can see Fushan did the most damage, and then Razin and Venom Mage kind of did equal damage, and then Jareg was sort of bringing up the rear. But hey, let's while we're doing this, let's go ahead and do a dragon run. And this is a little dicey because obviously I don't have anybody speed tuned or anything. So this is my sort of speed team to do dragons. So we're going to pop these guys all out. And I have them on the preset, so I can get it back very easily with their AI. And let's try an old school run with our Venom Mage. So let's go. I want it to be a little bit more friendly. So let's see. Does she have a? Does Venom Mage have a? Does she have a aura? Accuracy, yeah. So accuracy in all battles, but she's got plenty of accuracy for this one for sure. So let's find. Maybe we'll throw a Deacon in there. We're doing 25, so we can't reduce the turn meter. Getting through the waves is going to be key. So let's throw Deacon in there, Venom Mage. We're gonna throw a Duchess in there to keep us alive and do any revives if we need to. We'll throw a Mashaled, so this will be the two 10 times events, and let's throw a healer in. Who would be a good healer? Maybe Bad L. So we'll throw a Bad L in there, and we'll see how this runs. So what I'm hoping is between Deacon and Mashaled that these guys don't get much of a turn because, oh shoot, I don't even have a defense down. Hold on. We need a defense down, champ. We absolutely need a defense down, champ. So let's edit this team, and let's take out him and put in a Venus. So we're going to have some damage from Venus. We get defense down and weaken. And hopefully we can make some stuff happen here. So, all right, here we go. And Venom Mage does some attack down as well. So, bam. Okay, so they got heal reduction on them. Not that they're going to be healing a lot, but look at all those. Look at all of those debuffs on them. So really, my only two damage dealers are going to be, well. There she goes, 20k on a A1, pretty good. Will be, well, three damage dealers. We got Venom Mage, Mashalad, and Venus does a boatload of damage, which is kind of nutty. So there they go. So first wave looks like it's going to happen pretty easily. You know, it's not a fast run, but you know, I guess showing the power of some of the recent 10 times, which I am a huge fan of both Mashaled and Duchess, but unfortunately I have duplicates of both of those. In fact, I have 5 Mashaleds. So I was thinking maybe I just build a full Mashaled team. Wouldn't that be interesting? I don't know. I don't know if it would or not. But I would think they would just be sitting there with True Fears and just taking massive damage the whole time. So, yeah. So hopefully Deacon can keep him down. Now, Deacon is on my #1 arena team, so he's very, very fast. At like, well, very, very fast for me at like 290. So that makes life a little easier. And but unfortunately, we're gonna have some issues here. But that's what Duchess is around for, and she you know, doesn't take a lot of damage, so so she's going to revive there, and hopefully those poisons start ticking, and we can make it through to the dragon. Now, unfortunately, obviously the dragon doesn't take any turn meter reduction, so we might have some problems there without a Bad L to cleanse us, but we'll see. We'll see what happens here. We'll see if we can get enough poisons on to actually affect to squelch his attack. So we made it through the waves, which I think is pretty good, and it gets his decreased defense up, which is good. I guess I did have a decreased defense champion. Duh. I always forget because I don't have his accuracy super high, so he misses that a lot in arena. I mean, it's pretty high. It's like 280, but when you start to get closer to you start to get closer to platinum, yeah, that's a pretty low. And then with all the Siffies and everybody that blocks debuffs and are super fast, a lot of times he doesn't get a chance to get it off. So yeah. Oh, see, so we stopped him on his attack. So we are doing some pretty massive damage. And I gotta think she's doing a lot of that herself. So she does a decreased defense. She does a single decreased defense, but we really needed the decreased defense across the whole wave, or else we were going to be in big trouble. So what do we got? We have leeches. We've got heal reduction, decreased defense, poisons. Let's see if she can get her poisons up again. Blup. She got a couple? I think she did, yeah. So yeah, so I mean, pretty, not fast at all, but solid. I mean, no one ever really got in trouble except on that second wave a little bit, a weak hit. So okay, so she is weak affinity against 25, which isn't really fair to her. But you can see anyway, it works really good. And what did she do damage wise? 1,000,003, 1,000,004. I mean, look, I mean Venus, Venus is just nuts. Not bad. Not bad for a team that I just cobbled together there. So, hey, hope you liked the video. Sorry I couldn't pull anything decent. I'm as frustrated as anybody about shard pulls. And, yeah, like and subscribe to the channel if you would. Please, please, please. That would be very helpful to me. And let me get my word out there as much as possible. And we'll see you next time. God bless.